Let me apologize again to the world, particularly to the United Kingdom, on behalf of the United States of America. Donald Trump is not of sound mind. We are working to correct the problem as soon as possible. Amid all that he creates, mass confusion, charges of corruption, hints at collusion, there is a stark reality. In almost any other job in this country, assuredly in any other private sector job, no matter the financial cost, no matter the upheaval, no matter the blowback, Donald Trump, our national embarrassment, our international disgrace, would have been fired by now. His complete incompetence, his complete failure, and his complete inability to see his incompetence and his failure as anything except personal brilliance would get him fired everywhere from the boardroom at Microsoft to the deep fryer at McDonald's. At least 7 dead and 48 wounded in terror attack, and Mayor of London says there is no reason to be alarmed. The Mayor of London did not say that. Londoners will see an increased police presence today, and over the course of the next few days, no reason to be alarmed. One of the things the police and all of us need to do is make sure we're as safe as we possibly can be. Mayor Khan was urging Londoners not to be alarmed at additional police presence. Trump proclaimed himself the law and order candidate. He is symbolized by additional police presence. He is in agreement with Mayor Khan. But Donald Trump is not the kind of man who will take yes for an answer. He has now doubled down on his delusion. Pathetic excuse by London Mayor Sadiq Khan, who had to think fast on his no reason to be alarmed statement, MSM is working hard to sell it. Simply, this is a lie. Mayor Khan's statement was made complete before Trump's reaction to it was made. Trump took a part of it out of context and is now lying to imply that the part about the police presence came separately. It did not. Trump is lying. It may be a lie that is explained by the liar's inability to admit he was wrong, or to understand context, or to process reality as opposed to what he wants to have had happen, but it is still a lie. Trump must confound, contradict, exploit, boast, insult, and he has to do it so compulsively when he cannot even see when somebody from the outside his tiny self-obsessed world is in agreement with him. For that kind of knee-jerk thinking, the lunchroom manager of a middle school would be fired. Do you notice we are not having a gun debate right now? That's because they use knives and a truck. What? A London Bridge kind of attack here in America, where terrorists can easily buy American guns and rifles, and have bought American guns and rifles, and have killed Americans with American guns and rifles. That kind of terrorist attack would not see men jumping out of a van brandishing knives. They would be carrying automatic weapons and mowing down Americans with guns and rifles bought in America. For behavior that obstinate, that slow-witted, that overflowing with bad guesswork, an attorney at any law firm in this country would be fired. We need to be smart, vigilant, and tough. We need the courts to give us back our rights. We need the travel ban as an extra level of safety. Trump sent that tweet about 48 hours after Justice Department attorneys went to the Supreme Court and asked them to overrule lower courts and instate Trump's new regulations on foreigners entering this country. And the central premise of their argument is that it is not a travel ban. And Trump not only publicly cuts their legs out from under them, but reminds the Supreme Court justices that one of the reasons the travel ban was stopped by the other judges was that while the lawyers insisted it was not religious-based nor a travel ban, Trump and his associates made and kept making public comments about how it was religious-based and it was a travel ban. And then he doubled down on this. People, the lawyers, and the courts can call it whatever they want, but I am calling it what we need and what it is, a travel ban. Were he the head of a company that had decided upon a vital policy and a strategy to defend that policy legally, and he had acted so contradictorily and destructively to that policy, the CEO of any Fortune 500 corporation in this country would be fired.